Okay, here's a secret that shouldn't be a secret, but apparently it's a secret. I've talked about it before. Everything comes in waves. Like all of a sudden I'll get reports of like the same thing by 3 or 5 different people. You see, it doesn't matter whether you're shooting a Canon, a Nikon, a Fuji, or a Phony. There is a neat little button on the back of your camera, and you need to pretend that it does not exist under any circumstances. Anybody out there that knows about this will tell you that's the case. It's the delete button. It does not exist on your camera. Oh, there's this neat little icon. It's called the delete button. It's a trash can usually. Yeah, you never hit that button. Why? Card corruption. Many people recently, like I said, it comes in ways like, oh yeah, I had total card failure, you know, my pictures were lost. Or there's a whole segment there that's lost, like, oh, were you deleting pictures before that? Yeah, how did you know? It's like, yeah, you never hit that delete button. Why? Card corruption. Do you know what a delete button does? Actually sends a signal for images to be erased. Yeah. You never hit the delete button on your card. Never. Point number 1. Cards are really cheap. Whatever shooting gig you're going on, you should have like a second card for when the first card or pair of cards gets full. Okay. You never delete them. Once you get done and it's full, let's say you want to delete half the pictures on there, which is usually pretty unlikely. Don't care. You never hit the delete button on your camera. You offload those images onto your computer, you delete them from there as you see fit. You back them up and you archive them, but you never hit the delete button on your camera. It's like, I'm going to review through some of these images. I've got a break in my shooting here. No, that's totally out of focus. Delete. No, you never do that. Never. And some of you, I know exactly what you're going to say. Well, I've been hitting the delete button for years and I've never had a problem. Well, I'm going to give you a cookie. Good for you. It does cause problems. There's kind of like a lot of things that you can get away with. I used to skydive for years. Yeah, I used to be skinny and used to skydive for years and years. I even got a few videos up of me skydiving. It's like, well, skydiving isn't dangerous. I've done it for years and years. Yeah, you know what? Skydiving is still dangerous. You don't hit the delete button on your camera. Pretend it doesn't exist. There's absolutely no reason in the world, considering the fact that you should always have redundant cards to bring with you. And so, yeah, it's not like they're huge video files, and they may be huge video files. Like, well, that video's taking up a lot of room, and it sucks. I'm going to hit the delete button. No. If it's like the first video or something, fine, go ahead and format it. Okay, what you do is you take the cards off, move the cards, move the images and the video off your cards on the computer, you stick it back in your camera, and you reformat it in the camera. There's only 2 things you should be doing with your cards on your camera. Sticking them in and pulling them out to bring them to your computer, or hitting the format button. Okay, that delete button does not exist. And if you obey that law, okay, you won't have the issues that people keep emailing. They say, what did I do? It's a good card. So, were you deleting images before that happened? They go, yeah, how did you know? It's like, that was it.